This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, shout outs to Glacier Don. He asked me to do a video request. You know, y'all asked me to do a video request, I'm gonna do the video. So shout outs to Glacier Don again. Hats off to you, man. You always show me support, dog. So hear me and hear me well. This video, Terrence Crawford, you get the biggest higgity hush of the damn day. Bob Arum, you get the biggest higgity hush of the damn day. Now, here's what people need to understand. Terrence Crawford, his boxing career has been coddled by Bob Arum. This man has fought a whole bunch of guys that he was definitively better than him. You kind of saw that I spilled a little bit on it when I talked about Errol the True Spence going, what bulldoze Sean Constipated Porter? Listen, man. Who the hell is Victor Postel? See, who the hell is Indongo? Who the hell is Hank Lundy? Nobody wants to question what resume that Terrence Crawford had. The only credible opponent that he has fought is Eucurius Gamboa. When you really think about it, when you really look at it. Jose Benavidez, who the hell is that? Jeff Horn, who the hell is that? Amir Khan, 5 years past his prime, who the hell is that? This man has a whole bunch of duds on his resume. John Molina. Come on, man. Terrence Crawford has had opponents that are tailor-made for him to win. This is what Top Rank do, man. They did this with Manny Pacquiao. They did this with Timothy Knothead Bradley. They did this with Juan Manuel Marquez. Up until it was time that these fighters start aging. That's what Bob Arum does. When they're young and he needs to groom them up, he'll have them fight a whole bunch of rejects and a whole bunch of crazy type of fighters. And then once the fighter gets glory and the fighter gets a big name, then what he ends up doing to make sure that he keeps banking off of them, like Terrence Crawford, he'll have these fighters fight trilogies. You know what I'm saying? And fight multiple times. The thing with Terrence Crawford is he doesn't fall into that, right? Because he doesn't do trilogies, right? But as much as Bob Arum tries to coddle Terrence Crawford has a conundrum. He has a problem. He's not a sellable fighter. He's boring. Let me say it again. He is boring, folks. Nothing about Terrence Crawford tells you I am a pay-per-view star. Let me say it again. Nothing about Terrence Crawford in terms of his demeanor, his stature, tells you that I'm a pay-per-view star. So he's really at the mercy of Bob Arum for him to progress. And then we have the issue with all of these years that Terrence Crawford done fought, right? He's older than the pack. This man is about to be 32 years old. In boxing age, that's a lot when a fighter hits 32. So now that Terrence Crawford has reached that end, right, of what Bob Arum would call the end of his cycle, because that's what Bob Arum does. He'll have the fighter fight all of the right fights. And this is what they try to clown PBC, and they try to say, well, PBC always have these fighters only fighting the right fights at the right time. Top Rank is the master of that. Let me say it again. Top Rank is the master of that. This is what you see with Terrence Crawford. This dude's career has been coddled. His career has been babied and pampered because he can't sell. He's not a marketable fighter. So hence, if Bob Arum wants to keep making money off of this Negro, because him and Bomac, these Negroes don't know how to count money. Let me say it again. Him and Bomac, these Negroes don't know how to count money. He's going to keep putting him in there with duds. Now look who he's going to fight. Green Mean Machine. Let me say it again. Green Mean Machine. So really, who's at a disadvantage here? That's why I laugh when people sit here and try to compare this man's dud of a boxing career with Errol the True Spence boxing career. It's night and day. When people sit here and laugh at Errol the True Spence resume, Errol the True Spence resume is leagues and shoulders above Terrence Crawford resume. Terrence Crawford resume is something to let me do that again. It's something to it's something to laugh at, man. He's a boring fighter. Bob Arum gives him the fights that Bob Arum deems him to want. Now, when I sit here and I talk about Kell Brook, I'm not saying nothing that's not true. And I'm the one that actually started the narrative. And if you notice, that's the thing with me. I'm a trendsetter, man. That's why you have these haters and these trolls on YouTube. They always have to attempt to think they're coming after He Knows His Sport. But what they don't understand is the more you apply ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric, the more I'm apply unlimited pressure. Let me say it again. The more I'm applying unlimited pressure, because I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. You don't understand that. You go high, I go higher. You go low, I go lower. So the best thing for you guys to do, if you guys want to make it simple, is higgity fucking hush. And the worst thing you guys to do is to propagate me. Put my name out there. Put my face out there. Because you know what you're doing? You're promoting me. You dodo heads. You brain full of bullshit. You brainwash followers. Let me say it again. Because this needs to marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Because I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. The worst thing that you ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric could do is put my face out there, my namesake out there. Because you know what you're doing? You're promoting me. You think you're clowning me, but you're promoting me. You brain full of mush and you brainwash dodo heads. It's like the great NWA said, all publicity is what? Good publicity. All publicity is what? Good publicity. You know how many people have come to my channel? How many subscribers I have gained that have told me, man, this cat was hating on you. That's why I had to come check out your channel for myself. And when I checked it out, I see why they hating on you. Because you're the ultimate truth teller. Because you come with cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat truth. With me, what you see is what you get because I'm authentic as fuck. Let me say it again. With me, what you see is what you get because I'm authentic as fuck. You can't do me, dog. Can't nobody do me. You can't telegraph me. Let me say it again. Can't nobody do me, dog. You can't telegraph me. And that's why these haters and these trolls, these classic dolts and these troglodytes, they don't know how to which road or which way to go. Because I got them talking two sideways out of their ass. I got them looking like a one-trick pony. I got them looking like a whatever the fart his name is. I keep ethering and murking these cats. They don't know how to roll. So you know what they do? Losers and lugers, they gang up together so that they can try to come against me. But you know what you see? A bunch of losers, dog. Because when you put a loser and a loser together, guess what you get? You get losers. S with the plural. Let me say it again. When you get a loser and a loser together, what do you get? Losers with an S, the plural. I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. Terrence Crawford has a loser resume. He's fought nothing but duds. This is why I laugh. Now he's going to get a rude awakening eventually when he fights Errol the True Spence, and you keep fighting these lame ducks. So you mean to tell me Green Mean Machine is going to prepare you for Errol the True Spence? Come on, man. This was comical to me. This guy is the quote-unquote boogeyman. The guy that's fighting Green Mean Machine. And then you got classic dolts and troglodytes telling you, oh, how's Carol Brook not a litmus test for Terrence Crawford when Errol the True Spence broke him and put him into has-been state. That's what Errol the True Spence does because he's a special fighter. Bud ain't on Errol the True Spence level. He too light on his ass. He ain't built for it tough. He ain't too big. He ain't too durable. Let me say it again. Bud is not a special fighter like Errol the True Spence. He ain't built for it tough, dog. He ain't too big and too durable. He's too light on his ass. So Kell Brook will give him fits. Even this broken Kell Brook that Errol the True Spence took a chunk out of. You know why? Because Kell Brook don't have a one leg like Jose Benavidez. Kell Brook ain't no lame duck like no damn Jeff Horn. Kell Brook ain't no damn Amir Glass Chin Khan. When have you ever seen Kell Brook have a glass fucking chin? Because in the Triple G fight, it was his eye that got hurt, right? His eye. His orbital sock. In the Errol the True Spence fight, he got put on one fucking knee. Bended fucking knee because of the body assault. But he ain't no damn glass chin. So let's keep it a buck here. Bob Arum, Bo Mack, and Terrence Crawford know deep down that the three of them, right? This trinity, this false trinity that is, knows that Kell Special K Brook will be that work. And he will expose Terrence Crawford. And they don't want that because they know that will dead the Errol the True Spence fight. What Terrence Crawford is doing right now, he's letting Errol the True Spence do all the heavy lifting while he's sitting there on his ass instead of fighting credible opponents to make this fight even more sellable. That's what's happening. I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. And we applying unlimited pressure. So you classic dolts and you troglodytes, keep it coming. Because the more you come, guess what? Pressure bust pipes. This is Hino's Sport. Checking out.